Hello everyone, welcome back into another stream. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had realized right before, well, pretty much right after clicking the live button that my water bottle was completely empty. So I was running to go fill that up right before coming back. So anyway, on last night's stream, we fought kind of like three bosses really, because we fought an old dude and a baby. We beat them first try, and then we fought another old dude sharpening some knives, and then he beat the crap out of us. Actually had to pay attention to the boss fight for once and actually learn a moveset, which is pretty cool. And then after that, I'd gotten the double jump ability, and since that point, I've just been... What are you doing? I've just been going back and exploring the parts of the map that I couldn't get to with our newfound double jump. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back in. So we've got Scaleezy, Levo, Asinex, Killer Vic, welcome in, and Elden Enthusiast. How's it going? The build crafting is so fun though. Oh, and DS2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is one that I was never able to really enjoy, at least the melee combat. I did kind of find it acceptable once I abused the binoculars and, actually I wonder if this works. Not. I need to input my buttons correctly. Yeah, so that does do the full swing of things right there. Alright, so anyway, yeah, once I switched over into a caster build and was abusing things with the binoculars, it was okay, but yeah, I was just never able to particularly enjoy DS2, unfortunately. I'm using the right weapon. How do I activate it? Oh, it's not full. Oh, no, it is. It's going already. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't full. How do I... Oh, I must have to, like, hold it. Anyway, I'll get better with that eventually, I hope. So I can't get this yet. Dang it. Unless... Oh. There we go. Just got to get a little bit higher. The Poofalk Walkeners, yeah. Did the duo boss have fire attacks? Yeah, so there was like a fire attack and like the little baby had like a gale wind-based attack. You've acquired Nacimiento. Don't know what that is. Wait, what are you doing? He's trying to, like, probably get a toy that he somehow knocked under the bed. So he's still a little bit feisty, apparently. Alright, so Nacimiento is... Here. Improves the effects of the bile flask. Oh, 20%. That's pretty decent. This pain is unbearable, is tearing me apart. The elder, soon to be born, convulses as it tries to escape my chest. I feel his clammy body twist, longing to exit my own, the one that keeps getting younger and younger. Soon he will be free, and I will die. He will rise his gaunt, frail, shivering body, and will witness my youthful corpse lying at his side, and he will know, as I did before, that he is an heir to my curse, and be forever ignorant to the cause. Didn't we have something like that in Blasphemous 1? Person that wasn't aging like a baby? And I wondered if the Nacimiento meant like the nascency or something like that. So maybe. Oh, wrong one. So let's just heal and stand by. Don't need to attack directly. It was that one you didn't want to ask and accidentally spoil? Thank you, I appreciate that. I guess I could... Well... I was going to say, I guess I could down a tilt. Wait, how did it get moved up? It wasn't for me. It shouldn't have been for me. Anyway, we're done with that. Probably took way more damage. Oh, yeah, there's more things coming around here. I was like, what's going on? For some reason in my head, I only had to fight one of him. Oh, now we're done. You've acquired oils of the blessed mixture. Oh, that's right. I forgot to talk to the sculptor and give him the other things. So I guess we'll do both of those now, since I could use a heal anyway, because apparently I'm bad. Nacimiento is the kid that upgraded your bile flasks. Oh, you don't think I saw everything that happened with him. Okay, thank you. That's true. Yeah, I did not use all of the Quicksilver that I found. So maybe that's something I'll do after like getting the other ending, perhaps? Here's we'll heal now. Alright, Elden, you have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Let me do some stuff over here. Alright.
Pray, how can I assist thee, penitent one?
And over tool. Oh wait, no, I need to read it. What am I doing?
May the hands of the...
So we got the silver shell file. Did I read this? Yeah, the woman fell to the floor, and the men broke down in tears before such sacrifice, holding her corpse with blood-stained hands. Okay. Oils of the blessed mixture. Phial of brightly colored oil. By mixing its contents with different pigments, the sculptors obtained a wide variety of hues with which to color their work. His last work, Part 3. The old sculptor took cover and crouched in fear, but could not avert his eyes from such a savage affray. Suddenly, a woman appeared in their midst, arms high, hoping to cease their bloody endeavor. Blind by hate, the fighters could do nothing to avoid a dreadful end. She fell to the ground, mortally wounded. So we're going to give one piece at a time, so that way we don't accidentally miss over some dialogue.
The file you bring is able to polish wood and leave it as smooth as the petals of dried flowers.
And that reminds me, I wanted to look back into the purple flowers of Blasphemous 1, but I could not find anything super handy from a quick Google search because I was getting the stupid blue rose bullcrap instead, which is really annoying. So I was also trying to look for a text dump of Blasphemous 1, but I couldn't find anything, and this is kind of why I prefer having text dumps rather than needing to rely on wikis and whatnot. Hey, Metal Wolf, welcome back in. How's it going?
Know that you have my gratitude, penitent one. May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one. My hands attain virtue through obedience and constancy. I begin to feel them go numb, as if submerged into an icy sea. They move of their own accord. Now they are more of the miracle than of me.
That's pretty wild. Alright, we'll hand over that next tool. You've given the oils of the blessed mixture.
Behold these beautiful oil paintings, with colors that radiate life itself. Know that you have my gratitude, penitent one. May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one. Roughness becomes smoothness. Wood becomes skin.
Alright, so yeah, I was muted, but that's because I wasn't talking. I was dealing with the dog. Alright, so... Right. I wanted to double check to see if we have a little bit of a synergy between the fervor thing and the flask thing. That's what I thought. Okay, liquid faith. Drinking a bile flask regenerates a good amount of fervor. Ooh, I might. I guess. Not really finding too much issue gaining fervor. Let's try. Whoops. This. Time to form a block. Didn't expect that. Oh, there's a synergy with that? Drinking a bioflask regenerates all Verdadera Destreza markers. That sounds pretty good. Health after an execution. Nope. Okay. That's the same one. That's what I figured. Lightning, miasma, mystical, crit, prayer. Alright, so that's kind of what I expected. So it worked, the fervor thing. Maybe I'll just keep that up for the heck of it. Stun power, and then execution. So her... no. This. Okay, so the skull makes sense. Okay. I'll keep going with this for now.
May the hands of the miracle
Hey Mal, welcome back in. How's it going?
pray.
Let me save this as a preset.
May the hand
So I might do slightly less damage, but maybe it'll be offset by being able to cast more miracles. Oh yeah, I forgot it's these things. I mean, I didn't forget that it was those things. I forgot that I had that miracle on somehow. Hold on, let's try... Alright, so I can't seem to perform a jump after an aerial attack. Oh, I can. I just need the animation to fully finish. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Your spirits are very low. Moments ago, you were coughing for about 2 minutes. That sucks. Weren't you also having issues with, like, the heat yesterday? Wonder if that got you sick somehow. So we can't get up there quite yet. Chat got disconnected for a second. Hopefully it's back. There's something down there. Oh yeah, the place that I couldn't get to. Why doesn't this connect in that way? It's so strange. Got him. So I need to get a hammer time somewhere. Ah, a baby. So we have some Gara things over here. Alright, so that's what I do have on my map. Hey, congrats, Levo. Now you can give people your 2 cents. Literally. I mean, as you continue to produce more content and get more regular views, it'll go up. But, yeah, congrats on, like, gaining partner and, you know, getting your kind of first cut of the money. Yeah, originally I didn't necessarily want to do, like, the whole YouTube partnership and stuff for my channel, but then since they were going to be, like, playing advertisements regardless. I was like, well, screw that. I may as well make some of the money that they're going to make regardless. And I haven't made like a ton, but I've definitely made enough to like upgrade my monitor, which has been nice, you know, buy like better video editing software and like subsidize the channel. So that's been very nice coming along with it. Oh, so Mao had a cold a couple days ago. You're mostly good, but you find yourself having a cough here and there because of a little itchiness in the back of the throat. Interesting. You're not expecting it to be profitable. You have a stable full-time job, so you're okay. Nonetheless, it can still be exciting to just get a more tangible representation of your channel's growth in some ways. Oh, so this is her face, I guess, on the ground. Just trying to see. Oh, now I just realized. I mean, we're going to go back pretty much everywhere, but I was just thinking, when I come into this place, I'll be able to ring the bell that was here, then drop down that way. Okay. So we need some Gara stuff. There we go. Wait, I should be hitting all of these walls. Not that I really expect them to do anything, but... If Mao was going to make a channel, they'd want to make a lore one. I mean, I think if anybody's legitimately passionate about the lore and wants to share their opinion, I would definitely recommend them trying to do a YouTube channel of some sort or like make some kind of video essay type content. I think Reddit and whatnot is a decent starting point, but a lot of the visibility pretty much just gets killed within the first couple hours, especially if you don't get people to keep upvoting your stuff. Oh, maybe I can make that. Ooh, baby, I can. That's entirely what I wanted. Okay. Ooh, I hear her. Definitely pays to have headphones on while playing this game. Pretty good use of sound design. I don't really remember stuff like that in the first game, or if it was in the first game, it may have just been a little bit minor. You've acquired Fervent Kiss. Hey, more fervor. Okay. Don't know how to get there. Oh, maybe from that place? Okay. So now that I've explored here, should I have a gate marker? I guess this will be my new gate marker, because I'm going to clear out all the fire spots. I was about to use my miracle to go back home, but I wanted to see if we had a statue spawn in for the dagger. Nope, okay. No big deal. So is Deus Gracias a statue now? Kind of looks like it. Alright, so... prayer. Wrong button. There we go. You think some like games or lore doesn't have videos about it? Like Xenoblade and Grand Blue? Interesting. Levo tried posting on Reddit. People downvoted your take that outer gods do not exist. They're just concepts or metaphors, you think? I mean, that's kind of like why... I mean, Reddit isn't the best place for that stuff in general because, like, the quality is all over the place. And as I've said before for, like, a very long time now, the way to tell good lore from bad lore is by already knowing the lore, which sounds oxymoronic, but I think is unironically true. And sometimes it's easier to make claims and videos and have like visual stuff go along with that to make one's claims make more sense. Or sometimes like the visuals and audio can just heighten the experience. And then I guess like other times they could potentially carry the experience if like the theories themselves aren't particularly strong. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, I suppose. Oh yeah, so I had mentioned that I got... Actually, I don't think I did mention it. So I said that I got the double jump, but in addition to the double jump yesterday, I was also starting to get the second tier of upgrades for our weapons. So right now I have the sword second tier accessible, as well as the dagger. I have not gotten the hammer yet. Oh, so I've never been there, huh? Can I even make that like this? No, I think I need the Gara thing, unironically. Yeah, there's no way in heck I'd be able to get that. Why is there a Gara thing here? Probably to jump up from that? Doesn't make sense to me. Don't insult r/candy, the candy subreddit, or is that like the name of somebody? Uh-oh. Don't know why I couldn't jump again. And then, hey Zafe, how's it going? Welcome back into the stream. It's going pretty well. I've been enjoying Blasphemous over like the past couple weeks. If you guys are Souls fans, I definitely recommend these games out. There's a lot of, not so many cosmetic similarities between the games, but as far as like the core gameplay loops go and the presentation of the lore is concerned, they're pretty similar. So I've got these annoying chain things again, and that would stop me. Alright, so I will mark this with that. Grand Blue doesn't even have a wiki for the lore? Interesting. Users are you/name? Yeah, but there are definitely subreddits created for people. That's not what I want to use. Let's actually use the fire. Because this... What? I don't know why that happened. I was going to say, because this jerk is actually strong to the poison. Because he's got a green on. Oh, okay. So this is... back to here, which I don't need this right now. But anyway, I can cross this off my checklist. Sweet. And that explains why that other area didn't connect directly into it. Speaking of which... Nope, okay. Grand Blue went from a 2D gacha to a 3D fighting game to a 3D action RPG. I've heard of it, but I'm not too familiar with it by any means. Where am I now? So, okay. Alright, that was like a nothing treasured below me, that's right. I remember watching the Monogatari anime, and there's a thing called Kai, which quite literally affects people, can kill or influence others, but characters often say that Kai don't exist. I haven't watched Monogatari. I've watched Katanagatari, which was actually surprisingly decent. And I have like thought about going to watch that series as well. I just haven't gotten around to it. Like, I haven't heard bad things about it, but I also haven't heard, like... Well, to be fair, I guess I haven't even really heard people talk about it too much. Just makes it hard to remember to take the plunge. So I want to go down, and then that. So you think the outer gods could have influence on the lands, but they still might not exist? What am I doing? I think because I hit that, we're going to fail. Oh, it wants me to use the bell. Screw that. You've acquired 2,000 Tears of Atonement. Alright. Yeah, I've never heard of Kai. Like, honestly, when you first said that, I was thinking of like the Mushishi, or the Mushi from Mushishi rather, but that's certainly not what you're talking about at all. Go this way, that way, maybe. Oh no, because I need the chain thing, so maybe I'll leave that section alone. Yeah, I'll leave that section alone and come in from the bottom place. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I think I saw like a trailer for that maybe last year. And it looked alright. Oh no, I'm thinking of the fighting game actually. The fighting game looked pretty decent, but I'm not about to get back into another fighting game. Just because it takes kind of a lot of effort to be decent at any type of fighting game. I don't need to do that. And I feel like I've already devoted enough time to Smash Bros. That I don't really need to devote more time to another fighting game. You've acquired Rosa of the 3 stars. Sweet. So, oh, it's a quick chant. Launches a spreading volley of short-range projectiles inflicting fire damage. I wonder if the shotgun. Verses dedicated to the 3 stars that were consumed by the 1,000 voices of the ancient choir. Heat seized their throats, inflaming their words. Yeah, I know they're from the same author, but I know that they're like completely 2 different series. If you like it, you will like Monogatari. It's focused on puns and wordplays. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sold already. That is literally all you need to tell me. Oh, dude, Levo. Have you ever watched, I almost said Haikyuu, which is fantastic, don't get me wrong. Yakitate Japan. It is one of the best anime that I've ever seen. And it's one of the most unlikely that I would have ever expected, because as you might be able to guess from the title, it's about a boy who bakes bread. So like Yakitate Japan with for people who don't speak Japanese, the word for bread, pan, comes from Portuguese, and it's probably similar in Spanish, I don't really know. So Japan is essentially like Japanese bread, just like a play on words. And that series is about a little boy who bakes bread. And so, as you could imagine, it's not a very high stakes anime. It's very, very cozy. Thankfully, it doesn't have like a lot of fan service, although there's this really weird scene in like the first or second episode, and then they like kind of never do stuff like that again, which is quite refreshing. So basically, it's like Shokugeki no Soma without a lot of the weird horny bait, which I kind of resent a lot of. So anyway, Azuma Kazuma, the main protagonist of that series, has I don't know what the localization for it would be, but he has like sun hands of the sun, so his hands are warmer than the average person's, which allows him to like start baking the bread earlier because his hands warm up the dough a bit more than other people. Anyway, they have bread baking competitions, and they have like ridiculous reactions to eating all these. Oh, that's hilarious! All these kinds of different breads, and it sounds kind of stupid, but it's very comfy and it's very entertaining, particularly if you know Japanese and like a lot of puns. And so for Levo specifically, part of the reason why... I don't know how I'm going to make this work. I don't think I can get through this. I need to get higher up, but I don't know how to do that. So we need to come in through the other side. Oh, other side, then double jump. Okay. Yakitate, Japan? Exactly. Worth watching it right now? Yeah, if you could find it. Or do you mean like right now, as in like I'm telling you to go away from my stream? Then probably, yeah. I mean, I don't take myself too seriously, but it's definitely one of the more enjoyable things that I did not entirely expect. Yeah, so Zafe, you know it? That's awesome. The bread show, exactly. The word for bread here is pao, and Japan is japao. That's funny. Oh, so that kind of works on like a localization level. You can see how they can't say it correctly and would corrupt it. I mean, there's also the fact that they took that word, like, what, 400 years ago? You've acquired the thoroughfare. You meant in 2024. Okay, yeah. I would definitely say so. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like a super old anime. Probably came out in like the 90s, so... I don't remember if they even have cell phones, or if they do, it's like not an issue. But they have like a ton of puns. So like in one episode, they are trying to bake bread for a horse to eat, because if the horse eats the bread, it'll show that it was made in such a way that it doesn't have like a bad ingredient that some people are allergic to. I think it might be like lactose or something like that. I don't remember the exact details. But anyway, towards the end of that episode, and this is like the first or second episode, something like that, they give the pawn to the horse. This is so stupid. When the horse eats it, it like freaks out and it goes, "Ume!" And for those who don't know, the word for delicious in Japanese is like umai. And in... I don't want to say like certain dialects, but it is kind of true. In certain regions of Japan, or like certain age groups or demographics, will combine the I sound and trying to remember the linguistic term, but I'm blanking. They will glide it into an A sound. So this is very common for like Goku in Dragon Ball. So instead of like saying something like let me think. I don't know how bad it is for him, but I think he does say, instead of Daijobu, he might say like Daijobu? I might be misremembering, but he would definitely be like an ume type guy. And so anyway, the reason why that's like a stupid pun is because the word for horse in Japanese is uma. So the horse is almost just saying horse when it eats the stupid bread. And it's saying also simultaneously in a certain way that it's delicious. And so the show is absolutely ridiculous. Has tons of stupid puns like that. Like one of the announcers for their bread tournaments, his name is Debu, which is essentially Dave. But the joke is that Debu is extremely fat. And essentially... Debu is like short for like big pig almost in Japanese, and they're saying like the big pig of a character, his name is Big Pig essentially. So they just have a bunch of stupid wordplay like that. It's a very silly anime that I definitely recommend. Isuge, yeah, that's a really good one. I guess that's not the I thing, but yeah, they definitely, yeah, you're on the right track. Make a sandwich without cheese because I lactose and I'm tolerant. What do I think of that pun? It's not very good. I mean, that requires a bit of a setup where you can actually see a lot of that stuff. But puns can be great when they're done well. So I saved there. Let's try to hop up there. Oh, wait. There we go. Nope. Not like that, apparently. So I think this is from earlier in the level. Okay, so this is closed off. So maybe I'm fine with this now. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not fine with this at all. Now I finally understand. I don't think that would reach. Let's try this guy. I wasn't trying to air stall like that. I just forgot that by doing that spell, I do air stall. So anyway, it worked out. Is it a diphthong? I don't think so. I think it's a little bit different, but it's a kind of similar principle. You're trying to make them in another language give you some slack? So, if Stellar was here, I think I may have like said this one on stream. Oh yeah, no, I definitely did. Because I remember telling her the egg joke. Yeah, it's definitely tough and also kind of fun to try to make puns in different languages. Alright. And if it makes you feel any better, Mal, it's really tough for even native speakers to make quality puns. Oh, we can hear a sister. Abandoned rosary knots. Alright, so now we've got two sisters. We've got a rosary knot. We've got a fervent kiss. This backtracking has definitely been worthwhile so far. I'm still very confused about this right here, though. I'll need to figure that one out. A diphthong, also known as a gliding vowel or a vowel glide, is a combination of two adjacent vowels within the same syllable. Okay, so that is probably correct. You remember when I changed to A, every word ending with itai? Yeah, ikte, ite, exactly. Or, well, instead of like I mean, I guess they just do it with a lot of vowels now that I think about it. Because instead of like temai, which is extremely rude, it's pretty much saying like, this guy, like in front of me. It literally means like in front of my hand, which doesn't exactly come across as being terribly rude in English. But temai becomes teme, which you'll hear in like freaking every shonen anime ever. Scalisi said deaf and left-handed are nearly the same in Spanish, so there's always puns about that anytime it gets brought up. And the endlessly entertaining people think embarazada means embarrassed when it means pregnant. Nice. Or I remember years and years back, I saw a stand-up comedian who said she went to a hotel, and I think she was like in Mexico or something, and instead of having like do not disturb signs like you would have in the States, they had a sign which says no molesto, which does mean like don't disturb, but you know, in English, no molesto kind of sounds like, hey, don't molest me, because one of the jokes in American English is essentially you just add an O to every word, and that's how you speak Spanish. So like, don't molest. And so she told that joke, and then she said after one of her shows, somebody came up to her and was like, oh, but you know that literally means like don't disturb, right? And she's just like, yes, that is what I said in my joke. So cross-cultural puns, lots of fun. Molester is used for annoying or bothering someone? You don't say. I can imagine how a molester would annoy or bother somebody. So gringos can't say pow? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think I've heard it. I don't know how the accents on the diacritics work. You didn't know Tame was shortened from Tamai? Oh, really? I'm surprised. +2 insight. Great wisdom. So I'm gonna need to figure... What? I don't know. Maybe I'll have something to bounce me up there. Did I save it? I could save it next to that place. There might have been an enemy I could have pogoed off of. No, because even if I pogo, I don't think I could double jump higher. So maybe I can come in through the side somewhere? But this place is closed off now. Maybe I just permanently screwed something up. You're N5 level or maybe less. See, I find that really surprising to hear because your pronunciation on your one video was pretty immaculate for like a non-native speaker. And you seem to understand a little more than that. I don't know. Aha, this might work. Dang it. I've got an idea. Nope. Let's try this again. Dang it, okay. Okay. Dang it. I'm gonna try it. I feel like this is possible. This would be really precise, but it should be... Not like that, though. Yes! I knew it! Ooh, baby. I don't know if that's intended. I certainly don't think it's supposed to be, but I did it. You've acquired Votive Offering claimed by Rust. Slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. Ooh, baby. Alright, we will... Martyrdom? I kind of like that. What's the bell? Mystical damage. Oh, so this overwrites it no matter what, so I can't have both on. That makes sense. Whew. Forgotten Offering, whose rusty figure vaguely resembles a heart. It hung on the walls of the holiest churches, even when no one remembered the reason for its forging. It thus accumulated decades of useless prayers dedicated to the corpse of a cause. To come back for that later? Can't do it right now? In your face, Evaturno, Father of the Penitents, and also welcome into the stream. Actually, weren't you leaving comments on the videos after the fact? Appreciated all those, by the way. Glad you can make it for the live ones. Okay, sweet. Have I ever watched the anime GTO? I don't think so. There's a great gag about the word trauma. It's hard to learn kanji. You only know 120 or so right now. Okay, that makes sense for like the N5 comment. Yeah, that's probably very fair. It is quite daunting to learn all 20 kanji. Yeah, I figured I was supposed to come back for this later, but you know, I just had that inkling. Splatoon, that I could do it. So I'll leave that there for the gate. Well, yeah. And then I guess we can come here. This should be the chain thing, but I think I'm pretty much done with this area. Oh no, we're good there. So I might... I might work back to town because I feel like this is the one chain thing from earlier that I can't access. Maybe I can hop around more up there, but certainly wouldn't be entirely useful. That's not fire anymore. We have a double jump here? Oh no, this is the bell guy. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to the Streets of Wakes, and then I'll do the rosary thing, I'll do the hand, and I'll do the church thing. And then after doing that, I'll explore the Streets of Wakes like I wanted to. This is the bell. There we go. Tiger Horse? If you don't mind the art looking dated, it's a great show. It depends. Like, I am a huge fan of the 80s style anime art. Like, I like it so much more than, like, the modern art. And I definitely don't dislike the 70s style art. So I guess I don't really mind dated art at all, as long as it's done well. And there aren't, like, a bunch of stills where they're not animating things at all. So I think another example of that would be an anime like Slam Dunk, where it's okay, but oh my god, there's just so much filler in every freaking episode. I was skipping so much of that when I was watching it. Alright, to the sisters. Oh, Great Teacher Onizuka. Okay, GTO. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've watched it. I tried watching Gintama, but I couldn't get into that. You can only look at it with nostalgia glasses, so it's hard to be impartial. You know, I think even just having that self-awareness is commendable. Do I want to know what the bell is for? Thank you, but no, I'll probably just keep testing it inadvertently and hopefully figure something out. And if not, I could like look it up once I like beat my first playthrough. So typically on my first playthrough of a game, I like to just go through it normally without looking things up unless I can tell that like I am missing something and it's annoying me. So I don't know if I would have looked up like the candle puzzle from Blasphemous 1 or things like that. But for example, when I was in Raya Lucaria, I knew that I couldn't get into the locked door that had the Seed of Stars in it, but I couldn't figure out where I needed to go. Like, I knew what I needed to do, I just didn't know the step. And to me, that's a little bit different. Because I was wasting hours at that point, and I just didn't want to waste more time doing it. So whenever I do want more information like that, I will ask chat in a non-rhetorical question, like what I need to do. Okay. 6,000? We're now able to travel between PGs. Thank goodness. Okay, so we need to find more sisters, which is more or less what I expected. I was a little bit scared that I wouldn't have the funds for the final tier. So this will make things a lot more convenient for me now. Did I ever get... Trying to see if this is the same or not. Yeah, I think that's the same. All right, so I did not get any more chalices or whatnot. I was thinking of walking back to the last Pridue, but I figured this is actually a little bit faster. So here we are. Main character so dumb. Someone says the word trauma, and the main character imagines a tiger horse, a creepy horse hybrid. That kind of reminds me. So there is a joke like that in Yakitate, Japan. Although you've said that you've heard about the show where you bake spread, so Zafe probably knows this. But Ozma he's like a rural country bumpkin, so he doesn't know like the different types of bread. So he's like made different types of bread, but not like known their actual names. And so one of the trials that he's given is to make a croissant. And the Japanese for croissant is kurowasan, and when you add san to the end of a name, it sounds honorific. So he thinks there's Mr. Kurowa. And so they're like, hey, we want you to make a croissant. And he's like, who's Mr. Kurowa? So the show is just super silly. Zafe over explains the joke. Now, you like modern style anime, but you like when they maintain the author's unique style. Yeah, that's rough to do. I think a good one for that might be something like Soul Eater, in terms of like maintaining style. It's not quite the same as the manga, but I think for an anime, it had a lot of character.
Your rosary now treasures.
And I really liked that, except the ending sucked. Why didn't I not have 3 on? Oh, because I took one off when I tried to put this on. I'm glad I did that. Tears of Atonement. Traps and Falls. Lightning. Fire. Guess I'll do increased mystical damage. It's pretty funny. Oh yeah, did these change? Maybe they're like a little bit bigger and we've got the hand on the front of it.
With my assistance, your further is already growing, as I so promised thee. Grant me more kisses, and we shall proceed with the sacrament.
So I don't like that my fervor bar extends further than my HP bar, although maybe it's because they're offsets. Yeah, that's going to be my cope. They're offsets. I still am pretty confident the time is not ripe.
The vigil is not yet ready, penitent one. Find my door.
Very well. So Mao loves Goddess Terrace Cafe, but the art's so different that you just don't watch it. That's understandable. And so Everturno was asking what kind of anime I like. It's kind of an interesting question because I don't know a good way to answer that if I like particularly enjoy specific genres. I don't really watch a ton of anime anymore, to be honest. And it sounds pretentious, but I think it's accurate for me to say that I like good anime. And so, for a while, a good one that I actually enjoyed was Jujutsu Kaisen, but then I don't know how season 2 goes, but I can say, I guess I wasn't really watching the anime. Well, I started with season 1, and then I switched on over to the manga, because I hate, like, waiting. So I really enjoyed the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I started reading the manga, and spoiler alert, I'll just say that the manga doesn't remain peak. And I was not very happy with how it ended by any means. I liked My Hero Academia, so I guess I like a lot of shonen stuff because it's kind of hard to find quality stuff beyond that category sometimes. That's a respectable amount of debt. Why didn't it go? Oh, that's so annoying. He still hit me? Holy crap, man. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen ended fairly recently. I think I watched the first season of Mob Psycho. That one was okay. I didn't, like, fall in love with it. But there's nothing particularly wrong with it. I really like One Punch Man, although I can't really talk about the anime. The first season was great. I watched like half of the second one, and you could definitely tell the difference in the animation quality. Although, to be fair, I do think like that story arc in particular kind of slows down, so I can't entirely blame the production company for the quality. I mean, I can for like the animation and stuff. So I do like comedies, parodies, shonen. I do like fantasy stuff as well, but I mean a lot of that stuff's also grouped in shonen. I need a better way to deal with those ladies. I should probably switch my weapon and start parrying. Like, this is... Oh. Wait. Oh, so I need to... Wait, was it not going? I thought it'd be going back. Probably just did. So I need to, like, delay myself? Yeah. Oh, but that gave me my jump back somehow. I wonder if that's a feature. Dang it, I just barely missed it. I should watch Bakemonogatari? Okay. Have I heard of Bleach? Yeah, so Bleach to me is like one of my quintessential examples of an anime that I liked and then I ended up kind of hating. Because I really, really enjoyed the first season when he's still kind of like a normal dude for a while. I don't know how I'm going to get that. Oh, maybe there's an enemy to pogo off of. No, I don't think it's that high up there. So I watched Bleach, and then I kind of really fell off with the Heiko Mundo arc. And the moment for me when that happened was when Ichigo was fighting Grimjo. Because everything was kind of fine for me up until that point. But then all of a sudden, both Grimjo and Ichigo just started flying Dragon Ball Z style, with no explanation for it necessary. And I was like, are you joking me? Like, what the hell? And then, like, after that moment, the story just kept getting even more and more convoluted, and then I was really off the train after that. Like, I read the manga all the way up to, like, the whole stuff with Ivak, or whatever his name is. Like, the the Quincy arc. And then I thought I'd finished the manga at that point, but then they like kept coming out with more stuff, and then I just have not kept up with that since then. Okay, so this is this place, which is annoying the crap out of me. Embossed rat skull. So, Zafe is saying, I'm assuming about One Punch Man. The first season was a project of love from lots of high-level freelance animators and people who almost volunteered from big studios because they were passionate about it. Then it did really well, and then rather than hire all those talented people, they just outsourced season 2. Yeah, and that's one of the things that annoys me. Like, I don't really care too much if things take forever to produce, as long as quality content is produced at the end of the day. So, for me, that also works with, like, Invincible. Like, season 1 and 2 were really good, and then season 3 was just like, are you serious, bro? I mean, it wasn't awful, but I was really pissed off when they had an episode that went meta talking about what it takes to animate a show when the animation quality was so subpar in certain scenes for, like, the last season of Invincible. Like, I get it, there are, like, a ton of pressures, but it's the freaking Shigeru Miyamoto quote at the end of the day, all day, every day, that if you release a game before it's early, it'll be forever bad, rather than holding off and like polishing it. That's obviously not the quote because I don't remember it because I'm so smart, but you guys get what I'm saying. TYBW is peak. I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, by the way. Quincy King Yuvok. Okay. Hey, Revenant, welcome back in. Really enjoyed Arcane. I've not watched that, mostly because I kind of hate League of Legends. Because I kind of hate Riot Studios, because I felt like they're mismanaging the hell out of the game for a long time when I was playing it. And so, like, once I finally stopped my League of Legends binge, I was just kind of done with it. Yuhabaha? Oh god, that's even worse. Gesundheit. I don't know what to say about that. Arcane, yeah, I've heard really, really good things about Arcane. And they're getting a season 2. Maybe I'll get into Arcane if Riot ever releases that MMO and fleshes out everything. Oh, 1,000 Year Blood War. Okay, the Yuvok stuff. Or Yuhabaha. Yuhabaha. Thank you, Astanex. A delayed game is eventually good. A bad game is bad forever. Exactly. And then Bill, welcome back in. Late game can be good, but a game is bad forever. Something like that, yeah. Hey, Queen Matica Lover. How's it going? Nice to see you again. You only read One Punch Man. So yeah, One Punch Man is great. And one of the weirdest things that I saw was like some people were recommending One Punch Man as like a good beginner anime / manga for people to get into. And I'm like, no, don't do that to somebody. Because like, there are so many references to other works of art in One Punch Man that you're kind of doing somebody a disservice by starting them off that like, frickin' Vaccine Man in the first episode is obviously like a Piccolo knockoff. And it's just, it's such a good satire anime that you want people to understand the tropes before they get into it. And then Asnex says, of course, with updates and patches nowadays, you can always make a Cyberpunk 2077 or No Man's Sky. You know, I was thinking about giving No Man's Sky a try, but I don't know, I just can't really bring myself to do it. Alright, anyway, I'm going to read this now. Embossed Rat Skull significantly increases martyrdom points gained. Well, we're equipping that one. Rodent remains finely crafted by the hands of a master goldsmith with delicate gemstones set in its sockets. Why didn't I go up there? My double jump didn't work, I'm assuming. Wait, I thought the double... Why didn't I go up there? Thank you for reminding you of that from One Punch Man. You cried with the Vaccine Man. Oh, I have almost no health. Holy crap. Well, we can fix that problem. I thought I was about to fall to my death. Oh, that dude is swinging. Alright, Mao, thanks for dropping by. Hopefully you resolve your battery situation and you take care. I'm not going to get that. Dang it. But that should be coming in from the other side. Didn't I check that out? Maybe I just didn't jump far enough to the left to satisfy my curiosity. Yeah, that must have been it. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not exactly a fan of the way that the grid panels are broken up in this game for the map and where they correlate onto the where they correlate to the game sometimes. All right, Avaturno, if you are leaving, you have a good one as well. And thanks for dropping in and catching us live and for all the comments on the old ones. I thought he was going to keep floating. And stay up there. All right. So I've been here, but I couldn't get that way. Need to figure that one out sometime. There's a door, forlorn patio.
Penitent one, this is no place for anyone. Can you not see that death breathes the very air that dries our throats? That it walks in our footsteps? You cannot even hear the cries for the dead, for here, even crying is forbidden. I will remain in the shadows, sheltering behind these bars, so you cannot look upon my diseased countenance. But although no one has ever managed to find out who he really is, I can reveal to you a name. Castor. How ominous that name sounds when spoken in these shadowy enclaves. I may have something for you. If so, be sure to take it and go.
Oh, he has a shop. Oh, ornate chalice, so that'll increase max health. Remembrance of Trifon, symbol of an old man who never recognized the affection he felt for his sister. Why does he have this? Why couldn't we get it ourselves? That's so wild. So we could give that to the sculptor. This increases the strength of Sarmiento and Centella. Increases the strength of Ruego al Alba. Bleeding Crown. Cast a crimson disc along the ground that inflicts mystical damage. Dang it. So many good choices. I will need to remember to come to this guy quite a bit. So I'm going to go with the Ornate Chalice, because, I mean, max health is but you need to not make your HP go below 0, right? So anyway.
Go now.
So Zafe is saying that the enemy design is pretty cool from what you've seen so far. Yeah, the sprite work for this game for these games has been really, really good. I really liked a lot of the enemy design. So for most enemies, like, the combat is a little bit bland, which isn't necessarily entirely bad, don't get me wrong. But with the exception of the bosses in this game, a lot of things have been very linear and straightforward, So I am kind of more excited to see what's going on with the bosses later on, or if combat gets a bit more dimensions layered throughout it. And then Bill asked, will I be streaming another game after this one? Yes. So my current plans are, after finishing this game and seeing how the DLC and everything goes, I might go back to Blasphemous 1 briefly, or, play around with this one a bit more. And then after all of that, after my Blasphemous work is done, I will check out Record of Lodos War Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth, I think the title is. Because I've heard that's a really fantastic Metroidvania. And I want to check that one out because I really did like the first Record of Lodos War anime, but I haven't watched the second one. So I want to look at that one. And then after that, I'll probably go back into reacting to more Elden Ring stuff. I should have a lot more Elden Ring content put out by that time, I hope. So that's kind of my immediate channel thoughts. And then Adlai Black, welcome on in. Have I reached Suzona? I don't believe so. You said Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth is a beautiful game. You love the design and the color they gave it. Cool, yeah. He sells gear that I missed out on, like from quests that have mutually exclusive rewards. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, but I think it's kind of funnier to ponder what exactly this guy must have done to get those rewards,
I may have something for you. If so, be sure to take it and go.
And he said death follows us here.
Do you not notice how death enfolds us and shelters us? Do you not notice how it dries up the very tears in our eyes? It is my prison, my companion, my guardian. For all that is dead accompanies me, and all that is not yet dead will soon die and wither by my side.
That is awesome and ominous as hell. That's amazing.
What sins did I commit to merit such a heavy penance?
All right, let's leave him alone. So I'm a little bit curious. I don't expect anything to happen, but Twisted Bell. I think he said something about silence, so
I may have some.
more or less what I expected. You think the voice acting is better in the second game? I'm not sure yet so far, to be honest. It's too slow with my block. Finally got my lightning going. Lightning bolt. So my attack speed slows down when I've got that. Okay. I don't know how long this lasts. There's no way that I'd be able to reach back up. Oh, I've got an idea. I was pressing the wrong button. I'm assuming you guys can already figure out what I'm going to do. Or attempt to do, rather. How did I miss? Alright, Bill, you have a good night. And thanks for dropping by, because I know you said you wanted to avoid the Blasphemous 2 spoilers. Bro, I think I could make that work. What the heck? We are going to abuse that. Well, not like this we aren't. Actually, I don't need to kill that guy, because then I can continue to farm this off of him if I need it. Alright, around to Electric Boogaloo, but a little bit more literal. Alright. I don't think I'll make it like this. Oh, wait! How did I get that extra jump? Okay, maybe I can do that. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get this right now, but that makes me want it even more. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe if I have a different type of miracle, it might stall me more. Oh, I killed it. Whoopsies. Oh, wait, it's back? I don't know what that sound effect was. What if I use the spell to get to the second mirror without changing the mirror location? The spell? So do you mean the statue? The thing is, I can't use this unless I'm right next to it. And then this thing doesn't exactly allow me to work like that. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding you. Revan asks, how about animated movies / OVAs? Your favorite is probably Vampire Hunter D. Surprised they're not done more with that franchise. My favorite Ghibli movie, I don't know if I would say this is my favorite animated movie. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Would be Nausicaa. Well, I guess it's not Ghibli. Anyway, my favorite Hayao Miyazaki film is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. It's got that old style that I enjoy. I don't think that one will work. Oh, we'll try it. So this seems like it costs more. Let's compare. Does this have an MP cost? No, it doesn't say. So right now, let's use these. Alright, so it's 3 squares. This is only 2 squares. Adlies is Spirited Away. Asenex likes Castle in the Sky for Ghibli. Overall, you waffle too much. You remember the cleansing of the river god scene? Yeah, that one's pretty wild. I liked Spirited Away, but one of my consistent criticisms of like Miyazaki's films, and I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen a good chunk, would be that like the love relationships just kind of feel a little bit tacked on and out of nowhere. they don't really feel justified, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Like the things with Haku and Chihiro in Spirited Away just felt a little bit awkward to me. I don't think I'm going to make this. No, not like that. Maybe I should give this up after all. Although, if I had one of those spooky ghost things, I might be able to pogo off of it, but I think the positioning would just be too awkward. I feel like I must be missing something with this mechanic. Like, unless I could figure out a way to actually reverse the orientation of the mirror. Oh wait, can I? No. Didn't think so. Anyway. Because if I could make the other one aim upwards instead of downwards, that would be really easy to go through. Look at that big goon try to turn around. Alright, so we got that part. Let me mark that. So we need Gara here. Nope, not there. Here. Actually, maybe I can. No, there's no way I'd be able to stay at that high. Oh, that did nothing, because that was not even the right thing that I wanted to do. Alright, so I was hoping I would regenerate my fervor, like, over time, rather than getting it all at once. I shouldn't have killed him. But there's no way I'd get up there. And then even if I did, we have a fire thing. So I'm gonna jump over this dude. Oh, I also really... So this is probably a bit of a hot take, but I actually really enjoyed Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea. Like, Hisaishi Joe, the composer, just absolutely knocked it out of the park with that one. I mean, he does it pretty much with all other movies, don't get me wrong. But there's something I really enjoyed about Ponyo and its soundtrack. Although, again, the love stories in the Miyazaki films are a little bit, what? They just don't make a ton of sense. So you did that. Okay, we're good there. Sweet. So I couldn't make this jump before. Huh. What? Can I even make this jump now? I wonder if you're going to get an air dash later on. That's kind of the only way I could make sense of some of this. That'd make a lot of sense, because those are like the two abilities that I wish I had in Blasphemous 1. Just getting a double jump was already beyond my expectations, but you know, here we are. So anyway, I can air stall to get further to the left, and I might be able to make this jump. All right. Ponyo's animation so fluid, pun intended. It is, yeah. You watched it again recently, and it's so good. I really liked Ponyo. I think Porco Rosso is really good, but it's kind of underrated. Maybe it's not underrated, but I don't know. It doesn't get the recognition that I think it quite deserves. Cheater, congrats, thanks. So now that we've done all that, can't wait to screw this all up somehow. Oh Lord, it's booming. Alright, so we got a baby. I'm scared to look all the way down, but I'm sure I've been in this spot before. Alright. That's kind of a lengthy fall. Alright, but that's all I needed, I hope. Yeah, okay, sweet. So now we're back up here. And I want to talk to that lady again. Now that I've filled out more of the lullaby, I don't think it'll be particularly impactful, but, you know, curiosity. So, Zafe, are you talking about Ponyo right now, with it being avant-garde for a kids movie, or Porco Rosso? Because I think Porco Rosso might fit a bit better for that description, but I'm not sure, since I've jumped around topics a little bit. What am I doing? Let's just do that. So the double jump is really good for some enemies, apparently. This is fun. Ponyo, but both. I don't know if I feel like Ponyo is particularly avant-garde, but Porco Rosso definitely would be. No answer. So I feel like we need to get another verse for her and her baby. Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night, and thanks for dropping by. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. So, who is this? Oh, that's the Forlorn Patio, so it's cool. We've got the shop indicator. So I think for now, the next thing I want to do is go here. Oh, right, we'll be right next to it because we can warp to those. So being able to warp is going to be such a huge boon. Grill and Ruin. Oh, I was not in the right spot in the map, and I was like, why couldn't I get here before? I was looking at the completely wrong thing. Travel between Puju. This one. Maybe avant-garde isn't the best description, but the way certain characters are portrayed is pretty out there in Ponyo. Yeah, so I like Ponyo. I do think that perhaps more should have been done with, like, the weird Willy Wonka-like guy, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's a sleeping girl. Wait, we've got statues, figures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 random folk. We killed her. I didn't mean it. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to talk to you. It's hard to imagine a Disney movie where the father character in Ponyo exists. I guess I'm going to go down here. Hey Stella, how's it going? And Adlai, if you're heading out, you have a good one. So Stella, you changed your color? Oh, I didn't mark this stuff. It required 2,000 tears of atonement. I almost said years of atonement, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of years. The Willy Wonka dude must be Ponyo's dad? Yeah. Walked into those jerks. Changed your name on your Google account? Maybe. Because I'm pretty sure you're like normally teal color. So, I mean, the S is the same, but your icon color looks different. So if I recall, there was like a little gate thing that I couldn't get through here. You had to change it to your real name because your part-time job uses Google Calendar. Instead of Stella Bay. Hello, girl. So this will connect that way. So I think I needed the Gara thing there and I didn't mark it because I'm doing so good at marking things on my map this game. So I'll do that for a closed off gate and I'll go back up. Stella B is her YouTube name. Come on. Little girl. No? Alright. I like how I complained about me not marking things just a moment ago and I hadn't even marked this. So I think this area is done. I could visit them, but they're gone. I think this area was done. Looks about as done as it could possibly be. So we had the blue chain, the warp people, these guys. So I think the last thing I want to do before going into the new area is check out this area. 2 moons, elevated temples. Yep. Oh, why did the music not work? Just randomly popped in. That kind of shocked me. Alas, I do not fall down to get that baby. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably visit the baby bro. Because he might have a reward for me having collected some of his brethren, as opposed to all of them. Because it's been quite a while since I visited him. Quick question. Have I played Symphony of the Night? I have not. So I pretty much only played like the first Castlevania and maybe a bit of the second one. And I kind of hated them. And so I didn't really give Castlevania a try in the PlayStation 1 era. So this looks like the incantation of the little baby thing that we fought. Liviana of the Blighted Blades launches a barrage of sharp blades that inflict miasma damage. Verse dedicated to the sleeping infanta, whose words split open the skin in festering wounds. Sounds cool. Oh, that's definitely cool. Oh, that is super cool. Alright. And take this off, and then those are 2 black things. Not black things, the chain things. But if I could get there before, why couldn't I go further? Okay. My game audio is really low? I could bump that up. Oh no, so the game audio, there was no music until it just popped in a moment ago. How does the music in the game audio sound now? Because you were probably only getting sound effects, and I wasn't paying attention to it. It's available for PlayStation alongside other games for $20. I might look into it, because, I mean, Symphony of the Night is pretty much the one that all any Metroidvania player cites as being, like, the quintessential Castlevania experience. Oh, so I remember I couldn't go up from that room. So yeah, if you guys are still having like game volume issues, let me know. I can't pump up my game much more. But like, there is like a little bit of wiggle room for both my voice and the game, just a tiny bit. Okay, so there's a gate here. Maybe I'll be able to get in from below. All right. Let's see if I mark those off. Music seems okay to you without horns? Okay, sweet, thank you. And welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Did pretty well. I'm just backtracking a ton now that we got like the double jump. I'm sequence breaking a couple rewards, but nothing too drastic. Hey Mao, how's it going? Welcome back in. You think I'd enjoy Castlevania? I'm assuming I would as well. Like, I do enjoy the Castle Metroidvania genre quite a bit when it's done well. Dang it. So I can't go up there still, which doesn't surprise me. So then on next from my agenda, I'm going to warp to the hand, I think. Or maybe this will be faster. I'm going to warp to the hand and then go to that question mark thing. Did I get any more lore dumps? Not a ridiculous amount, no. I did. I don't know if you're here, but I met the guy at the Forlorn patio. But I only bought the vessel thing. And I didn't get any of his other sculptor items, altar pieces, which would actually give me more info. But now I have enough where I would be able to afford some. You're having to pull a lot of work rewriting stuff because you lost your iPad? Bro, that sucks so badly. Sorry to hear that. Did I get any more info on the family? Oh, definitely not since the time you dipped out of the stream, no. Sacrifice? I don't know what that is. Oh, just fill this up with my blood? Cool. Silver-clad crystal shard.
Only the miracle shall know how many crystals have been bathed in its grace. Bring me chalice.
What does that do? Marks silver on other crystals. My chest was pierced by a strong guilt, and I heard the voice of the miracle, a voice that needed no words nor sounds to be understood. The voice spoke of a penance that would grow my body into a great statue. That would empty my insides, leaving only the bones enveloped in scarlet velvet. That would enfold my skin as if it was a blessed mantle, revealing the hollow skeleton below. So that must be for her. I thought that could refer to the kneeling statue, but maybe it's her after all. And it looks like more of her arm is coming off because of the babies. I'm not sure.
With this crystal, I mark and imbue thy flasks with silver and bile.
Oh, they're bigger. The healing power of the bile flasks has been improved.
Only the miracle shall know how many crystals have been bathed in its grace.
They are skinning her. Don't know if this is better or worse than getting 6 swords put into your bosom.
Now I shall enhance the vital light within thee.
Maximum health has increased.
I shall wait for thee to bring me more chalices.
Without horns, thinks worse. I think if they keep going, it'll definitely be worse. But who knows? Maybe she's not feeling the skin at that point. Maybe she still is. Oh man, that's even creepier. Like, what if she still has all the sensations minus, like, the bone part? Well, we don't really see muscles moving it. Maybe it's the baby's fault? I don't know.
Bring me more vials. I shall wait for thee. Only the...
So I don't know the difference between the three.
Bring me chalice.
Like, what's the difference between a chalice and a receptacle? Well, good thing we filled this, I guess. I don't know. Curious to see if anything happened with this. Nope.
Bring me chalice.
So she looks the same, I think. So I think one of Stella's messages may have gotten eaten. Oh. Or maybe I just missed some stuff. So you got... Oh, you're talking about Castlevania. Probably wouldn't take too long to play. It's not a very hard game combat-wise. It's more of a movement exploration game. They just patched the glitches from the initial final version that were breaking the game? In Bloodstained. Okay. The ads eat some of your messages as well? That sucks, man. Oh boy. YouTube chat isn't the greatest. I mean, Twitch chat also isn't the greatest. Kinda bone no matter what service you go with sometimes. Oh yeah, I was going to take the hand and go to the top right of the map. I'm wondering they're only getting hit once by that. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Wait, is this too high? No, this is where we need. Oh, this connects back down, so I don't need that anymore, but there's a gap. Why is there a gap? Why is there a gap? I'm gonna blame these things. So maybe I'm good. I don't want to put the Gara marker, but I'll probably forget this if I don't. I wish I could place markers on the map where I haven't been. Maybe I'll just place the skull to show me this is a death drop. Because we fought the boss up there, and then we were able to drop down there. Okay, so I think we're done exploring. Because that's Gara. That's the bell. Yeah, I would say we're done exploring and can now either check out this spot or this one. I want to double check this area just because it annoys me why there's this room here because I don't remember that being there. I just kind of remember falling. Alright, I'm just going to warp out. How much of the game is beaten? That's a really good question. I feel like I'm probably not even halfway. Yeah, okay, so I have 56% of the map discovered. So I might be a little bit less than halfway, but have a little bit more than half of the map complete. The turtle pulp is Muriel. There's a difference. Stupid dog. Yeah, exactly, Revenant. Aha, this is different. I'm assuming this might eventually connect to the place down below. Yep, okay. So I might be... I don't know if I'm out of sequencing, but I want to. So I need to get a little bit higher for that. This is interesting because normally my policy is to keep going up, but I was a little bit... Oh, we've got the dude that I thought was important, but is completely not, and is irrelevant apparently. Let's instead do this one. Ah. That's a good plan. But yeah, I just wanted to see... Oh, the Chapel of the Five Doves. So we should have our boy in here, huh? Can we talk to these folks? Can we hurt them? Ah! I'll leave them alone. So we should have our boy in here. Or at least his body. These are some black doves. So we've got the mother on the left. The father on the right. There's doors here. Alright.
Penitent one, be pleased to receive this gift that a candid voice in a dream asked me to give thee. A voice whose owner shall always be unknown to me.
You've acquired Key of the Pilgrim.
O heart that descends from heaven, what doth thou seeketh from us?
Oh Lord, we praying. Alright, there's something about this stage which reminds me of Mario Brothers. I don't mean Super Mario Brothers, I mean Mario Brothers, like the hyperbolic stage where you hit the POW block. We got our boy again.
The miracle shows us mercy, and bestows upon this shadow the right to speak. Never will I comprehend for what exalted reasons I was chosen to witness and narrate the events by which the miracle sought to return to us. For many eons have passed since it abandoned us. Oh, I see my request was granted, and that blessed pilgrim delivered my offering to you. Cast open the cages whose keys were stolen. Dove, who borrows thine color from the raven, escape your gilded prison.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh. I don't entirely know what that cutscene was about, but it looked like it started to create a crater type thing in the castle grounds, whatever you want to call it, the cathedral grounds. Anyway, Motley, welcome back into the stream. Nice to see you again. They speak really closely to the King James Bible reads. So this isn't entirely related to Blasphemous, but I've been looking a bit at like Florisax's dialogue, and I couldn't help but notice in Elden Ring how it also reads with these kind of archaisms like doth and thee, at least in the Japanese. I don't think the English quite had the same vibes as that, but it was just one thing that I did happen to notice. Alright, so we got a key. We can't talk to them anymore, but we've got some doors. The father said, 4 envoys wrapped my body in soft linen cloths. The mother said, follow the heartbeats that herald the birth. So, can't wait till we fight Sephiroth, the one-winged angel, apparently. Gift of the Anonymous Pilgrim. It opens the first of the cages in the Chapel of the Five Doves. It happened right there in that sacred chapel. The miracle itself melted glass into an urn and dressed it with gold so it could properly display the inert body of that pious young man. The one that was chosen by the divine to witness every event brought by the return of the faith. The one that gave his life and who was preserved incorruptible so his testimony will remain immortal. The testimony of the new birth of the miracle. Okay, new birth of the miracle. So the miracle is being born in the big old heart, allegedly. So I wonder if that's a kind of return of the High Wills. And or the Twisted One, because that kind of makes sense to me. Remember the lore about the Watchtower? Is not exactly, apparently. And Jack Irish, how's it going? It's been a minute. Psalm 23 in the King James Version will be a lot like Blasphemous. Did I say Fortisax? No, I think I said Florisax, but I might have been speaking too quickly to be entirely clear. Oh, we got different dudes. And we still got the Skull Boys. Nope, those ones are different too. Talk about jerks. Oh, I hit the mirror. Oh, there's two together. Okay. You acquired one mark of martyrdom. There's two of them. Can y'all leave me alone for a second? Let me put on this thing. That was the wrong button. The good news is after I get my butt kicked in this room, I could just go heal up. Oh, I don't want to deal with these things. Oh, they have different attacks too. Uh-oh, heal. Heal better. I'm scared. Why does he get like 4,000 things of those? Huh. Oh, he got me. Okay. I didn't expect that to kill me. You rewound the stream and I did indeed say Florisax. Thanks for getting my back. You probably misheard. It's not the miracle being born. The miracle is giving birth to a new child. I just wondered about that because the High Wills kind of gave birth to themselves in a certain way, so it wouldn't have surprised me. Oh, they split? It would not have surprised me for them to have kind of birthed themselves as well. Let's get both in here. Turn around, you jerk. I want to get both of you guys together. Alright, well, one at a time then. I was trying to attack, but it just like did not go quickly. That's gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Yep. I need to play better. So we had an evil robot up here. Oh, he got me. Dang. Maybe I'll stick with the fire thing that entire way through. It's a little bit easier to manage. Without Horn said, you know, that was a cool cutscene, but I don't entirely know what's going on. Probably applies to all the cutscenes in both Blasphemous. Blasphemy? There was one that I felt like, I was like, okay, that's pretty straightforward. Got it. Did that just contact damage me when it spawned in? That's annoying. Ah! Should have attacked. I probably would have been fine. That's not smart. But boy, that's smart. Ha ha ha. There we go. He keeps running. Okay. So I need to jump over him, I think. Like, I just need to get to the other side of him. Alright, so combat's actually getting challenging for once with the gank fight. Oh, I really took that much damage? I was not paying any attention to that whatsoever because I felt like it didn't take that much. Guys, I'm choking. Alright, so these dudes get hit stunned at least. Keep that in mind. Oh, this probably isn't going to help me. Get out of the way. He's gonna hit me. Can I break these? No! Okay, so I can. I was afraid of this. So he's got fire. I don't exactly know how that works. Okay. Let's heal. And then... Oh, I do remember the fire guy now. Well, good thing I frickin' healed. Holy guacamole. Good thing I got nothing for that. Yeah, so that was definitely the roughest one so far. Zoinks. Look at all that guilt. I know, right? Gonna ignore this guy. They do just enough damage to not one-shot me. I like that. I mean, I just need to play better. Forehead. Why am I keeping going left instead of moving up? It's saying it's petrified. I was a little pleasantly surprised. Joke's on me. I don't know why it didn't let me cast my miracle, but that definitely screwed me up. I took it off, that's why. Anyway. Let's do this one. Oh, I was not paying attention to that. I just saw the rolling rock and then the intrusive thoughts one. There we go. Oh, can I land on this? No. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, falling is not instant death anymore. It's like a third of my HP, something like that. The Tomb of the Giants is a pretty scary area, especially on a first playthrough. I'll just go ahead and say it so we get cursed. I do kind of remember the layout of the area, but a lot of the specifics are hard to remember. Byhander, and I think as we start to go down now, we get shot at, or if we're not being shot at right now. Okay. I thought there was a way to fall there. Shows how well I actually remember that layout. I thought I unmuted my mic. Apparently I did not. Alright, sorry about the little AFK there for a moment. I didn't really say anything too important. I just explained that I got invaded by the dog. Had to fight off that red invader. So, the only other thing that I said was that I wanted to come back over here. And I felt like the way that I was going through the game right then was probably making it a bit easier for having come this way first, but I don't know. Because that's like the first time I've ever come into an area and been able to break open the emergency glass from the inside. Which feels good. Where are these rolling from? From this dude? You ain't no giant or golem, that's the word. Oh lord, they're coming! I'm really glad that the Homeward Bone Miracle doesn't just go there. Dog Vasion banished, yeah. I was thinking of leaving this guy alone. I still don't have the chain thing, which makes me believe we're probably going to get that upgrade here. I'll still need the tier 2 hammer, which I'm surprised that I didn't get through all that backtracking earlier. Come back. Oh, somehow I managed to still hit it. Okay. Flail OP. How did I not get that one? Oh, I just don't think I noticed. Ah. Yes, I'll need like an air dash or something to get there. Unless... Oh. Wow. Flail OP. Speaking of Tomb of the Giants, what's my feeling about giants as a fantasy race? I mean, it just depends on the implementation of them. Levo thinks that giants are almost always goated, in your opinion? So we need Gara. Oh, what am I doing? That was my opportunity to use my sword dare. See? But that horn said most of the time they big boys, so meh. Trying to to think of a time that I particularly enjoyed giants. Oh no, I probably need to go, huh? They're getting me! We made it. He's got blue sheets on. He's different. Oh, I can just duck. Alright. Hey, we got some hand. Some more statues, some blankets on the ground. Oh, so this just brings us back. Okay, very well. Understood. Can we break these? Not like that, at least. Shingeki no Kyojin. I only watched like the first season of that. It was okay. I didn't really get into it. But as far as like fictional representations of giants go, that one was definitely a bit more unique and kind of exciting in a way. Although I know there's like a lot more to it that I don't understand. We've got a fervent kiss. I can't even make this jump. What the hell? We got a Purju. Purge. There goes all my hard work of killing all of the seraphim things. You know, now that I think about it, I really don't know a lot of the official names for the enemies in these games, if they even have them. I wonder if these things are like weak to lightning or something. I know they can multiply, and that's kind of terrifying. Well, that's kind of terrifying. I wonder if you get double the atonement tiers for that. Now he gets to just chill. Mao likes the idea of giants being a mix between humans and angels. Like a human body overflowing with so much power that it just overgrows into a superhuman. Yeah, so... Uh-oh. I'm not ready. They're gonna hit me. Oh, come on, bro. Use it. Use it! He got me. Alright, at least I know how to deal with this one. He turned. What a buffoon. Oh, okay, we're done. That room wasn't nearly as bad as the one above us. Okay. More like what happens in the Book of Enoch with the angels being called Watchers. Nephilim. Keep in mind, Stella, Mao's first language isn't English. So he might not know all the terms or might confuse things from time to time. Oh, we can move the bell. That's nice. So I'm gonna have to like do this. Oh, it went away. Okay. I can move it back now. Can I break these? Nope, I certainly cannot. I can break them with my face. Do I even need it? No, that's literally just to make me be able to go through each way. But there's a thing above us, it looks like. Why does the floor look this way? Oh. So those ceilings are bits of lies. Got it. It's a conflation. The word used in the book of Enoch is in Genesis. Oh, you don't know if it's used in Enoch. It's called that in Genesis. Mal likes the idea of Nephilim being giants more than stillborn babies. So this just brings us this way. Oh, because, okay, yeah. This feels so weird being able to access things like this. You've acquired empty receptacles. What's the receptacle do again? Able to contain the blood flowing from the crimson flesh. Oh, so these are the bile flasks. Okay, I got it. Increased HP, increased flask amount, increased amount granted by flasks. Got it. Can I drop this way? No. Ooh. Abandoned rosary knot. We got the last one. Guys, I feel like I'm going through this area backwards. How about you? Oh, that's one way to do things. You got me. Leave me alone, bro. Oh no. So that one gets the ringy-dingy treatment. No! Let's just kite them this way. Kytha them. Wait, where'd they go? I don't like that. So... I don't think this persists between areas, but maybe it does. I'm just going to go back. And upgrade all of my stuff. Get rid of my guilt. Maybe buy things. Anyway. Only the Ethiopian Orthodox Christians are cool enough to have the books of Enoch in their canon. Is that true? Not even the Greek Orthodox folk have that? That's interesting.
Now I shall grant thee a new flask.
The number of bile flasks is increased.
Bring me more vials. Bring me chalice.
What is with this? The sacrifice that we made? That's kind of a not rhetorical question. But if it has like spoilery stuff, I ask that you guys be gentle. Right, we couldn't get there. Where else is it gonna go? There? So I'm gonna keep going to the right. No idea? Okay. How many martyr things do I have? I should probably turn those in, huh? Whoopsies. Some more blood to cover her bones, shrug. Cool. I need to use that more. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll kind of go all in on that strat a bit more.
I may have something. I am the ruin of what I once was. Cursed with the ever more bitter need to survive, I ended up stealing in the foulest of ways. I stole from the rich. I stole from the poor. I even stole from the dead. What crime can there be in taking possession of what no longer has a master? Leave me alone. I feel something devouring me inside. Like flies swarming over a dead body. I am the ruin of what cursed. What crime can leave me alone?
And so he stole. He was a thief, so he kind of does know his sin, apparently. So you have 17 grand. Increases the strength of those two, and that. Alright, so we'll have enough for these two. I forgot to go cleanse my guilt, but we can go do that now.
Go now.
And then how many martyr things do I actually have? Bleeding Crown. Cast a crimson disc along the ground that inflicts mystical damage. Verse to the blood shed in penance, and to the soil that soaks it up so joyously, caring not for the sins of those offering it. It's kind of neat. Oh, this kind of puts me back. So I wonder if I could stutter shoot. I'm out of miracle juice, otherwise I'd use it. Wait, I can do this. So let's... that's like super negligible though. Never mind. I'll just take the long way. Yeah, so going back to the topic of giants, I think it can be cool when the giants serve more of a purpose than just, ooh, big guy. So I think things like pertaining to Titans and Kronos and Zeus is on the more interesting side. Although I do wish that there was more characterization given to the Titans and whatnot in general. I think that it's a neat thing, but I feel like quite often giants just end up being bland and don't serve a great purpose. What is this? Why is this? You've acquired imperfect sphere of guilt. Maybe because we keep needing to feed him guilt? Significantly increases elemental resistance. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Slightly reduces the amount of guilt the penitent one drops upon death. Sphere formed from accumulated remnants of guilt. Exuded by the confessor, it still keeps a fragment of his own will.
It pleases me to see you again, penitent one. Behold, you are witnesses to the free will of your own guilt. Is it not beautiful? An immaculate form, born of parents baptized in sin. So, do you wish to purge yourself of your guilt? So be it. The sacrament has been completed. Now go in peace.
You know, now that I think about it, having guilt be the roadblock for fervor is a really neat diegetic take on that kind of interplay between those two. I don't know if I could call them emotions, maybe concepts. Because your guilt gets in the way of your fervor, your zeal. That just kind of makes a lot of sense, I guess. Right. So I don't want to explore up here yet, because it's way more fun coming from the top side and going down. So we could go back up here. Why didn't I go there? I don't remember. I don't think I could get up there. Yeah, so I'm going to come up here first, and then I'll head this way. And then eventually we'll probably come back from this way and use the warp that I abandoned. I know Titans and Giants are different, but not really, though. Like, the only way they ever get distinguished from each other is in relation to each other. I mean, what is a Titan if not a giant? Let's go to the left. Oh, I forgot to go to the altar guy and check some things out and rearrange some things.
Pray.
Hand over the memento. I forgot about this.
May the
But let's go ahead and read it as well. Oh, this should be... I forgot about the rosary now. Holy crap. Remembrance of Tryphon, a symbol of an old man who never recognized the affection he felt for his sister. This is a long one. That night the old painter was visited by the strangest and disturbing of dreams. He saw himself as a guest at the table of two elders, siblings that engrossed themselves to the bitter vice of mutual disdain. Already sitting, they shot him uncomfortable smiles and offered a meager excuse for a dinner. The oldest, Costula, barraged her brother Tryphon in constant slander that he retorted back with disregard and an endless back and forth. Now and then they grinned at the painter, gestures loaded with hypocrisy that only made their cadaveric faces the more unsettling. Okay, so this is the exact same. Right.
pray.
No longer committed to the bit. Hand over the memento. The fresh maker. You've acquired Tryphon.
Allow me to present you with a new piece for your silver altarpiece.
Does Shadow of the Erdtree ever expand on the demi-humans? It depends on what you mean by expand, but the long story short is kind of no. Exactly, Levo. Was Tryphon in the first game? No, so the old man Tryphon and his sister Costula are new to this game. They're just kind of an old couple of siblings eating soup at a table, which is apparently based off of a real painting called, like, Two Elders Eating Soup, according to... Damn, I'm so bad with names. They were in stream earlier tonight. Like, Father of the Penitent, I think, is essentially the localization of their Spanish name. Anyway. Let's go ahead and check that one out. Right. Tryphon, I think, would be around here. Apparently not. He's not by the sister. We're really kind of starting to fill this out, huh? Tryphon increases the damage inflicted when life is low. That night, the old painter was visited by the strangest and most disturbing of dreams. Okay, so that's exact same. I forgot. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm a little disappointed in that, because the first game was a lot more clean about that kind of thing. So at low life, damage increases by 10. Oh, but this has a different symbol. Yalok Haloke's favor increases Rego El Alba's strength. Don't really care too much about that. I mean, it's good, but actually maybe I should be using this more because it stuns things. Anyway, what did I just have on? Fervor when attacking. Improves the effects of the Bile Flask. You know what? This really hasn't been too impactful. I've been complaining about it forever. I do like getting more health after an execution, but they're just kind of too rare. Reduces the fervor cost of keeping the war sensor alight. As he did every night, upon the priest retreating to his quarters and the church filling only with silence, the young sexton Hieron ignited the old bronze thurible. A family heirloom, he had received it from his father, as he before him had inherited it from his own. As sacred fumes of the incense permeated the wood, he felt honored by the task. That night, upon commencing the ancient rite, the smoke grew thick and heavy, quickly expanding until the room choked from its cloying presence. Hieron coughed and stumbled, dizzy after breathing the fumes, finally fainting before the statue of the saint. That night the wind was fierce, and through an open window a dust devil of dry leaves entered, swirling across the floor, hungry for the embers of the thurible. Hieron woke to witness the statue of flame before his eyes. It was too late. He raised his gaze to the saint's face, and seized by the horror of the event and the guilt he felt, the sexton could swear the statue's stare had twisted into one of reproach. And so did the young man run, away from that church, horror chiseled into his childish face. He would never forget that hieratic figure with its stern, incriminating gaze that had been his charge and duty during his whole life. Poor little guy. Alright. The war sensor. I'm not sure what the lore sensor is. Maybe that's a new weapon that I don't have yet. But it doesn't seem like it should be. Oh, maybe it would be. I don't have the war sensor. But I did get this one out of sequence, so that might explain some things. Unless, let me check my prayers. Chime with the twisted one. Habera to the poison and jealousy. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that's the same thing.
Pray.
So I'm going to do something quite different. Let's do the miasma poison. It's the same thing. Miasma damage plus prayer. Let's see what this gives me. Sierzo's Fervor. Increases any source of elemental damage. Yeah, it was Eviterno. Thank you. What's my favorite Titan? Probably Kronos. Stella would like some soup, brother. Let me... Why can't I? Oh yeah, because I need to press R2. Increases mystical damage. Oh, so that's the same no matter what. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's different. Blocking an attack creates a whirlpool of miasma that damages nearby enemies. That sounds really exciting.
May the hand.
So I'm going to test that out because that sounds way too cool to not use. I mean, maybe not to not use, but at least not to test out. We'll just go back up to the top. Even though Kronos was the king of the Titans, for some reason it's said that Zeus only became the master of the cosmos when he defeated Lapto. I blocked way too soon. Okay. I should have been able to block that. Why is this not blocking faster? There we go. So I didn't see the miasma come out. Now I don't get to heal from that anymore, but whatever. Go to the left and then down, or just down whenever I can. So we've got the chime thing. This might be a bad idea, but you know what? I don't think it would be because the rocks need to fall onto something, right? I was very wrong. Oh, and I didn't go up there, did I? That's how I go up there. I don't know how the miasma thing works. Jerk. Oh, I wasn't even trying to hit that. I'll take it. So far, this dungeon's been pretty cool. I was afraid of this? Okay. Yeah, I'm not too happy with that alleged whirlwind of miasma. Miasma. Can't breathe. Please no. It was like a Lion King moment right there, man. Right. Ipto, okay. Not Lapto. The laptop? The dogs defeated the laptop? They've certainly done that before. Ipto is the Titan of Mortality. His defeat meant Zeus defeated mortality. But the gods shouldn't have been exactly immortal at that point to begin with anyway, right? I thought the issue was, maybe I'm mixing up my mythologies, that, what's his face? Titan would not, like, get off of Gaia, and he's, like, suffocating the children as a result. And so nobody could grow. I don't know what the point of this was. Anyway. Just for a thing there? Oh, so I could open that thing. Okay. Yeah, so this dungeon so far is really neat and very, very intricate. Oh, it's another girl. I guess I should have talked to the lady, but she kind of made it sound like she wanted me to kill all of her daughters before doing this. So good thing I went to the bottom of the screen like I originally intended, right? Alright, I'm just gonna go and heal up anyway. You never heard of that? I might be mistaking my mythologies. Or confusing them, rather. Yapito? Actually, let me change my alter things. Do I have combos unlocked for the Rego Al Alba? I kind of do. The spinning slash and uppercut type moves. I do. I think. I've not been upgrading this as much as I could, because I've been saving up my martyr points until I get the second tier of the hammer stuff. Because I like that one a lot. Anyway.
Pray, how can I assist thee?
Alright, so I think I'm gonna stick with this regardless. Increases any source of elemental damage. I guess that'll also help with the flail. I should probably use its fire attack a bit more, but anyway. What do those two do together? Liquid Faith. I don't really care about that synergy. Maybe I could switch these around. Bile Flask plus these things. What's he look like? The dude. Nope. Let's put the scribe here. Nope. Alright, so that's my hammer. What's this actually do, though? Stun power plus fervor? Really? I didn't put those two together? And then I'm assuming that's the same thing. Right, I'm going to put this one back on. Fervor when attacking enemies. Miasma. Alright, more or less what I had imagined. Prayers plus fervor. Nope. Maybe I'll go with mystical damage. I don't know.
May the hand.
No, I think miasma. Because when it works, it just works too good.
May the.
And I do have the two types of sorceries, or miracles. I meant to put that in a new save slot.
Pray.
5. It's a lot. I'll wait until I get the next hammer thing to see what all I can upgrade and then decide from there. Okay.
May the hands of the miracle guide.
Yeah, you guys can mention any channels that you like. I don't take it personally if you guys recommend channels other than me. And we also have other YouTubers in the chat who I recommend checking out their videos. Like we've got Zafe who shows up quite a bit. We also had Levovit tonight. Other times we've had like Vehement Limit in the chat. Occasionally we'll get Crunchy. Haven't seen him for a bit, but I know he's been really busy. Alright, Mildly, you have a good one. Take care. Good luck with those bananas. Oh, Mildly, you make content too? I didn't know that. Yeah, if you ever upload something, we have the content creation channel in the Discord, and you could post your uploads there too if you want people to check out your channel. Travel, we'll go back up. Here. Actually, might be easier. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do this one. And then just move up. Why is it not going? There to go. Trying to make a joke by saying like MSNBC. want to go down here. I want to go down here. Why can't I go lower? Oh, because I need... Huh? How does that even work? Can I go under this? Probably. No. Oh, okay. That's a full-on closed-off wall. Alright, well then, that solves all of that. Thought I had the ability where I stun things more. I'm surprised that didn't work. Oh, okay, so it's the third hit which does that. Finally got that stun off. Yeah, we'll just go here. And then I'll go to the right. You like overly sarcastic productions. It's a good channel. I feel like I've probably seen something by them. But I don't remember what exactly off the top of my head. His flail doesn't go as far. I just had a feeling. Oh, that was not the smartest way to cast that prayer. Alright, that wasn't too bad. You started watching it for red first, but then you transitioned to blue as well. Blue focus on historic events and red on mythology and writing tropes. Interesting, okay. So that's a fire guy. Holy guacamole, that did a lot of damage. He's gonna one-shot me! I was trying to get out of the way of the little dude. Just, wait. Hey, we got another mark. No Ryans. I don't like this. Okay. Man, he could shoot through the wall. That's my trick. Oh, so we're back over here. Oh, so I need to send it back up. Dang. Then how do I go all the way up? I feel like I would need to leave it and then come back around. Like the long way. Is that literally what they want me to do? Or does this come back down on its own accord? It does come back down. Oh, he can hit twice. That's lovely. Oh, I think I need to use this guy. That should have been a good block. Like, I felt that block was way earlier and should not have worked, but it did. Oh, okay. Just don't be a Goomba. just occur to you that one new enemy is like a miniaturized exhumed bishop from Blasphemous 1? Yeah, so we've had those bishops in this game show up as well. Whew. I almost went too fast. Oh, is that what that was? Okay, whatever. Kind of neat though, I guess. So we got the full meter. Let's try to use this for once. Let's go up. Stella's phone's messed up and it keeps ringing and you keep answering a dead line and it's driving you up a wall. Can you just block the number, or is it happening no matter what? You're 10 seconds from throwing your phone into the road and letting an early morning semi run it over? That's wild. Oh, wait, it's a landline? Oh. It's the work phone. I'm like, what's a landline? That's super annoying. Does your work have a caller ID? Because if you see it ring, you could just like pick up the phone briefly. How do you reset a landline? That's wild. I mean, unironically, you might be able to unplug the phone from the wall and plug it back in. I thought I just died for some reason. But I don't think that'll exactly help you. What do I have on both my asthma things? Oh, it lived. Dang it. Sweets. I needed this. In Honduras, landlines are rare now. They're rare in a lot of places. They're pretty much used for like businesses, like where Stella works. Every once in a while you have to call the phone company about it. It's okay for a while, then it gets wonky again. It's the landline itself. It's not just like a problem with the receiver or anything like that. Because, yeah, I guess the only real solution if it's an issue with the line would be to contact the phone company. This feels kind of sketchy. So, in keeping with the sketchiness, let's do this. There was a baby. 800 Tears of Atonement. I don't think this is going to work. This is fun, though. It's really cool when you get a bunch of movement tech together like that. Yeah, actually having specific weapons interact with systems like these is kind of an interesting choice. Whoops. Oh, we got fake Candelaria.
The upper reaches of our city, once unreachable and unfathomable, have descended. Countless legends tell of the many secrets that the heights have hidden and laid watch over for seeming eternities. Can it be the city that prostrates itself before so many parishioners, beckoning us to witness the birth of the child more closely? What holiness lies before us? Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
Ooh, ill-fated cord increases resistance to miasma damage.
We have no more items left, but you never know what may turn up on these paths. Pray, come back later, penitent one.
It's outdated wiring? That's so strange. Alright, let me look at this. Braided cord from which hangs a worn bronze medal with a worn, unidentifiable crest. So I must be missing the first tier cord. Nope. Perforated liar's tongue. So the tongue becomes a cord. Poison of his own words. Worn, unidentifiable crest. Oh, so we made it all the way down. That's awesome that I managed to skip part of the map by just falling fast. Alright, so this section of the map was actually a lot smaller than I would have expected. Nothing wrong with that. Neum. I don't think it updated. That's funny. City of the Blessed Name. So we stepped on the lever. So that takes us here. Okay, so I see how that works now. This will not get me over there, which is what I want. So we're going to go back up. Yeah, I'm just going to go warp. Go to the left first. Lockpicking a lawyer, that is a good channel. Too good of a channel. So this is locked. Whoopsies. Locked from this side. Oh, so I need to go there. You've never heard of lockpicking a lawyer? It sounds exactly like it is. Well, I guess there might be a little bit less law involved, but dude pretty much picks any lock imaginable. It's pretty wild. I don't watch a ton of it, but I mean, kudos to him for having that much mastery over his craft. There we go. Too good of a channel and we're gonna have to sabotage him to get more viewers? Exactly. That's how I've gotten all my viewers so far. I've sabotaged other channels, right? Oh, I was trying to like jump and attack at the same time, but it just lifted me instead. Ooh, a chest. You've acquired the Demented One. Increases the duration of Blood Pact. Oh, that's nice. Back off, away from me. Leave me, can't you see? The maggots! The wretched grubs that gnaw at me skin and craving my entrails and blood. Bring me the torch! Let them taste the fire! Screamed the madman. He pounced at a guard and took the torch that would moments later set his body in flames, turning him into a living pyre that howled down the hallways of that grim jail. Well, that sucks. That would be an awful way to go for multiple reasons. I went under it. I was not expecting that to work. Hey Elden, how's it going? Welcome back in. He has tons of views. I mean, that's not surprising. He has really quality content. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna warp back over there. It's nice to come through the area the back way for once. It's like not moving me. Okay. Oh, I was not expecting that. Can I jump up here? Nope. It's kind of disappointing. I don't like those guys. Those guys are mean to me. Oh, this is the lightning boy. He's not so bad. I was afraid of the bigger near automatas. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily expect me to have the double jump? Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to reach that. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. Elden's ordering a pizza, then you'll carve your prattling pate tomorrow. Damn, where are you getting a pizza this late at night? Are you like in the West Coast or something? I'm jealous. Gonna make me hungry. So after Blasphemous, I'm thinking of checking out Record of Lodos War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. He's gonna hit me. It's annoying. West in the desert. Interesting. Wait, where did that smeghead go? There he is. No, the stupid stairs. Alright. You never heard of any of those? That's actually one game. Finally, our hammer upgrade. It's hammer time. Veredicto, level 3! No, level 2 unlocked. The verdict is in, and we have... Reduces the fervor consumed by Veredicto when activated and increases its elemental damage. That sounds cool. Increases fervor gain when attacking. That sounds really good. Increases base damage. It's amazing. You can hold a charge of Veredicto in the air. Oh, finally! Release square in the air to perform the Azure Typhoon, a powerful aerial attack that hits both sides. And the earth shattered. Thunder of Mercy creates shockwaves on the ground on impact. Oh, so this'll actually make that usable. Dang. So, spoiler alert, I wanted it all. So I can't double jump while charging. Wait a second. Oh! Okay, hold on. Let's change this around. This is going to mess me up so badly. Oh, duh, I gotta change my weapon. Oh, maybe that's only a visual thing. Hold on. Duh, need to change the weapon. Change the weapon. I tried. I did it! I can do it for free now! This changes very slightly. Very little, I should say. What? Such an isekai anime name? Actually, it's not even an isekai of an anime. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but just a fantasy anime. Have I ever heard of Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight? I think I have. I think that one looked interesting, but I wasn't sold on it. That one is more of an isekai anime name, I will admit. Record of Lodos War isn't quite as much, but Deedlit in Wonderland Labyrinth definitely has that isekai sound to it, I would agree. You've acquired Votive Offering of the Miserable. Which does... Oh, it's a rosary. Slightly increases resistance to all elemental damage. That's really nice. Silver Offering, in exchange for the help of an eye that caught a glimpse of something too big and too old. The blind man never regained his sight, but this votive offering is still imbued with his prayers. You mean it sound like an isekai anime name because it's so long? Yeah. I think that's kind of true. We're going to go this way because we'll need to turn back eventually. Anyway, we need Gara. I'm getting real sick of their crap. Alright, Elton, you have a good night with your pizza that I hate you for. So we need to come from above. Wait a second. Can I drop down? No, not that way. But I can go down this way? Oh, I was not paying attention to that. After image? If you have requests, be sure to either drop them on the video directly as a comment or in the Discord. Because I will forget what you just talked about immediately after I end this stream, probably. Unless, you know, YouTube keeps reading our comments and gives me the details directly. Still can't climb up. So we could fall down there. Oh, there's a baby. YOLO. Alright, it was worth 20 of 33. We're really catching them all at this point, aren't we? Oh, is this the other side? It is the other side. Cool. I meant to see him a while ago anyway. Who's Alfredo? He was the brother, the third brother? He's Michael's older brother, but he wasn't the youngest in The Godfather. So maybe he's the middle brother? He's younger than Sonny. Anyway. Which channel specifically? Channel feedback would be a good one for it. Oh Lord, it's climbing. We got rewards like I thought we could. Ooh, more. 2 tiers of rewards, I'll take it.
Penitent one, my brothers will show you a way to the top of the tower. Help us by freeing more brothers, so the tower will reveal to you what it holds. Help us by freeing more brothers, and we shall reveal to you what the tower holds at its highest point.
Alright. You've acquired 1 mark of martyrdom. I was not expecting that. That's quite nice. You've acquired 2 marks of martyrdom. Oh, so there's a gap here. I thought I'd be able to get back. Oh, maybe it comes to the top and then connects here? I don't think so. That doesn't seem right. Wow, they literally left a double jump gap. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why. It also surprises me that this goes all the way rather than having a set distance before it resets. Which I think is a good attention to detail on their part. Alright, so this is probably just nothing. So I need to figure out a way to get back up to the top. Alright, so this area I think is complete. So I just need to get up there. Where the heck does that even come from? What the heck? Man, that's gonna bother me. Because it looks like there's a gap over there. Alright, so right here I'm going to mark a chest. You got an ad from Prima Bella, which is a feminine hygiene soap, and you're a guy? His voice sounds like Gwendolyn? I can kind of hear that now that you say it, the baby. Yeah. Stella got an ad from the local news station about voting. That's not too surprising, especially since the election is, you know, just around the corner. So you're a lot more likely to get inundated with those kind of advertisements. What did the trader give us? Or not the trader, the new guy? Duration of Blood Pact. Okay. You know what? With that extra bit of vertical, I wonder if I could make that jump that I couldn't make over here. I don't really think it's worth it though. Nah, that was like barely any vertical. I probably shouldn't rely on that. So I guess we're gonna go up. Wait, no, we can't even go up there, can we? Wait, what? Oh, I guess I would need to go over there. All the way up. Whatever. I'll try this room again. Let me reread these. 4 envoys wrapped my body in soft linen cloths. Follow the heartbeats that herald the birth. Heartbeats. So other than really talking to the ghost lady that told me to kill her daughters, essentially, I'm not too sure where all else I can go right now if I can't advance higher in this spot more specifically. So maybe I just didn't complete this area. Ooh, baby. That's even better. Okay. Oh, so there's an annoying little ladder here and a little thing right there. But I need the Gara upgrade. What the hell? I've got to be missing something. Because Gara is used so ubiquitously here. No, no. This is close from the other side. Wait, why do I have the double jump thing here? Ravine of the High Stones? But I checked that out earlier this stream. I'm not worried about it. This bothers me, but I can't get there. We got another kiss, I think. Oh, no, we didn't. I don't remember. We could try to visit the couple again. That might be worth doing just for the heck of it. This area got cleared out. Minus all that. Man. What obvious thing am I missing? Let's pull out the map. Oh. Oh, that's the obvious thing I'm missing. Wait, how is this the obvious thing that I'm missing? Because I couldn't get up here. Because I can't jump high enough to break this. Can I go through here now? Oh, maybe I can. Okay. Oh, you just put the link in the trailer? Thank you. I'll be able to remember to go check that out sometime then. You like how you get campaign ads for the states that you don't live in? Yeah. I like how I occasionally get ads in Spanish on Twitch. Because it's like, I don't even watch any Spanish-speaking Twitch streamers. So it's very strange to me when that happens. What did the Crow Man tell me? You missed that part? I don't exactly remember. He showed me a cutscene that didn't make sense, and then he told me to go someplace else, which I needed to follow the ominous purple thing. Okay. Yep. Figured it out, guys.
Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
I don't think I'll be able to buy anything at this point. Debla. Oh, I like that one. That was one of the goat ones. Invokes a beam of light that inflicts mystical damage. Dang it, I'm too poor.
Is there nothing of interest to you?
That's not true.
What a pity.
It's not true, man. I want that one really badly. Oh, it's here now. Okay. So is this the same kind of architecture of the, This is scary. We've got paintings that actually are tanky this time around. I was gonna say, is the architecture for this thing the same as whatever this place was? The Two Moon place? Elevated temples? Twitch knows I'm playing Blasphemous? No, so when I got the Spanish ads, that was a while ago. I really don't watch a lot of Twitch anymore. Oh, this is neat. I like this. It's the Super Mario Brothers 2 vibes. Are we finally going to be able to break these dang things? Ooh, there's a candle. Expected that. Looks so regal. Bro. I don't think this is going to work. You know what? I kind of don't think this will work, but I need to check. Nah. Maybe. Okay, that's an idea. don't think I have enough juice to make this work right now. But I gotta try it. Oh, I don't get enough horizontal distance like that. Yeah, I get way more like this. Okay, anyway. It was a neat idea. I might be able to pogo off of an enemy to make that work better another time. What is SM2? Super Metroid 2? So now we finally get back here. Should have been annoying me. Ooh. So this looks like a relic thing. Are we going to get the Gara step or the chain thing? I'm assuming the chain thing. New ability gained, Mercy of the Wind. The Penitent one can now perform an aerial dash. Yes, I knew it. Press R2 mid-jump or mid-fall to propel yourself forward. Use this ability to break through some previously impenetrable barriers. Yeah, alright. Now we can do it. Now I can take these things away. Wait, does that go farther than normal? I need more of a flat area. Feels good. No, maybe that's about the same. Hold on, let's actually test this. So I'm more or less by that brick. Okay, maybe this will be good. I can use my head? Oh, okay. Yeah, my head is like even with this one up top. Okay, so this actually gave me less distance. Okay, so ground is faster. Or at least farther. It's important to test these things. So this will just take me back to where I was. Oh, but now I can go above places. Zunks. So you needed both to get through there. Aha! Wait, no, we're gonna leave that. I can come back here. Sorry, girl. Oh, Super Mario 2. Okay. Such a nice game, and the music as well. I did really like a lot of aspects of Super Mario Brothers 2. And it kind of does blow my mind that it wasn't actually the real Super Mario Brothers 2. Because it was just like a port of a different game that they just reskinned to have Mario characters on it. We're free! Oh, so we're going to bring this one down as well. Okay. This is probably timed, huh? Oh. There's nothing more annoying than a lost video you wanted to watch by refreshing by mistake. Ooh, that was pretty quick. Hey, wait, we get the 3rd tier already? Why does the sword get so much favorable treatment? Rego al Alba, tier 3. I'm not going to be able to see any of these upgrades. Yeah, I might actually look up what the different tiers of upgrades do. Just because I feel like I don't have enough info. Crimson Glaive. Upgrades the power of the Crimson Slash with a ground level shockwave. I don't even remember how to activate this. Oh, that's the normal one. Oh. Oh, okay, that doesn't look that great. Like, it looks okay, don't get me wrong. That just seems like normal. Base damage. Duration of Blood Pact. Anyway, I'm going to keep upgrading this, I think. And I'll leave that alone. So now we've got this area all cleared out. We'll go here. Man, this sucks because I felt like the majority of the stream was just backtracking, and now that I've got this new ability that kills two birds with one stone, it's two birds with one stone. I feel like even more of next stream is going to be the same backtracking type nonsense. Just don't get me wrong, I don't mind backtracking so much, obviously. I just worry that it's not the most entertaining thing to be stuck saying. Okay, so now we should be able to dash jump, right? Easy. 1200 tears. So I can't dash. That might be a good tech for something. I'm going to try to go down there, though. Wait, why couldn't I go through there? Who's to say I couldn't, actually? Me. That's who. So we've got two blocked off ways that way. Okay, so that's done. This place will be nice. You know what? This one seems short enough that I'll just check this area out for now. Man. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much more time tonight, although this is really exciting. Yeah. Ubisoft's Prince of Persia Lost Crown team disbanded recently? Did they finish the game? I thought it was like an early access. There goes your hope for future Prince of Persia games. Well, to be fair, this one kind of came out of nowhere, so who knows? Maybe they'll be able to do something with it eventually. I hope. You've acquired Albade to the Sleepless Iron. Albed? Summons a guardian for a certain period of time who attacks nearby enemies? Chant of supplication to the sleeping sword and the penitents who once wielded it. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this stuff feels almost like unfinished. Like, there's not as much flavor text in this game. It makes me almost wonder if, like, the Spanish is this way as well. Oops. I thought I had another jump. Apparently I didn't. Aha. So now we just have that spot. They deserve all the teary onions in the world. Ubisoft reportedly turned down the expansion and sequel pitches by Ubisoft Montpellier for Prince of Persia The Lost Crown before disbanding the team behind the game and assigning them to different projects. That sucks. That's frustrating. Wow, to think that there was even another reason to hate Ubisoft. Didn't know it was possible. Oh, the crows, or the hawks eat her when she's dead. Or when she dies. Keep going left. A sequel is planned. Oh, I used this for that. That's right. Okay, I can leave this here. I debated myself. Well, you know what? Who knows? We'll check. I'll spend a tiny bit more time doing something else. One other thing. So Gar's no-go. This must be a gate at this point. This must be a gate at this point. But now we can air dash. So I'm going to go down here. Curious what this guy does. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, it used all of my fervor. Holy crap. I was going to actually go back to the preview. Oh, and I don't have the fervor regeneration thing on anymore. That sucks. I did it to myself. Because I said it wasn't an issue anymore. You know what? I'll try. Alright, we had enough. I guess this one's the fastest. You find the voices as the sisters cute? Nice. The like little muttering that they do. Do I have a fervor? I do.
With my assistance, your fervor is already growing, as I so promised thee. Grant me more kisses, and we shall proceed with the sacrament. Bestow upon me your...
Alright, so that's all the same? Okay. Stella thinks it's always possible for Ubisoft to screw up more. Apparently. I think I'll leave those things... No, I'll probably forget if I don't talk to her now. She's probably going to say, it's not time yet, you jerk. And then send me on my way. Game dev companies are truly competing for the worst studio award. There are some bastions of hope left, like Larian.
The bells chime twice, for the vigil begins.
Oh no, 3 chairs are hanging. That's macabre.
And we shall sink into a sea of mourning.
Is this the Sea of Salt? Am I gonna have a boss fight that I wasn't expecting? Oh, not entirely, but a boss gauntlet. Oh, there's a rosary thing. I forgot I got that. Holy crap, bro. I've been slacking. This almost feels like a time trial. Oh, it is kind of like a time trial. Whoops. That's kind of funny. I wasn't trying to do that. Apparently not as much of a time trial. Uh-oh, that's not smart. Okay, but I can do this. Do it again. I didn't reach him. Oh, I meant to use this at some point. And then I just forgot because I was distracting myself. You've acquired Tirso. I know that guy. Thanks, Skella, bro. If you guys played Tales of Kenzera, is that part of like the Tales of series? I've not played that one. I've only ever played Fantasia and Destiny. I got Vesperia, but I haven't played it. Got that backlog. So we got Tirso. Tirso. Increases damage inflicted when health is at its maximum. Oh, that sounds good. Bring him to me. His voice allowed no reply, no hesitation, because hesitation's defeat. We looked at him dumbfounded, afraid of what the master's orders implied. It was then when we made way for the leper that, wearing filthy rags, awaited in the threshold of our modest hospice. We kept our distance, terrified by the risk of infection, the sick man stumbling towards our master. He was, however, unfazed by his presence. With determination and to everyone's astonishment, our master kneeled before the leper. He then took his sleeve and revealed the purulent flesh of a shivering hand. May the miracle through this osculum shower you with its protection and its grace, he said, before kissing the bare hand of that leper who, seeing this, could not hold back his tears. So that's our little guy that we saw in Blasphemous 1. When they stopped producing Armored Core yearly, they became popular. So maybe there's a time trial thing for each daughter? Yeah, okay. Did I get it? Oh yeah, we got Tirso as a result of that.
May the bells chime twice, for the vigil begins.
I was like, did I get a reward for doing this? I don't want to spend too much more time doing this. Yeah, maybe I'll just complete these so far for the night, because we're pretty well over our normal time. Oh, I don't like these ladies. I do not like this one. I didn't have my full things. It didn't heal me. I don't like this one. It's beating me. We got the poisonous jerks. So that is a pretty good thing, but not like the craziest. Dang it. I was not expecting that dude. Or that dude. Whew. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's probably not very smart what I just did, or how I did it. Thanks, Bell Guy. You probably helped me. Yeah, I don't heal from this anymore. There we go. I'm out of heals. Okay. You acquired the thirst. I thought there was going to be a lot more. Stella says several games kind of make you want to get a Switch, but you can't really justify it at the moment between the cost of the system and the cost of games. If this will help you, there's probably also going to be that Switch successor announced relatively soon, I would think. Actually, you know what? I don't know, because October would have been like the prime time to announce it to get people hyped for the holidays, because that's just always super easy money for Christmas and like New Year's and stuff. It's kind of amazing how tight-lipped Nintendo's been about it, because like we've had spec leaks for so long. But I would be really surprised if the new Nintendo console wouldn't be backwards compatible, but I could be wrong about that. So we got the thirst. Just not this one, this one. Increases damage dealt when bioflasks are depleted. Nothing will quench this thirst. I can't bear the parched aridity of my tongue, this burning in my throat, this claw that clutches my insides. I drink the purest water, enough to drown in it, but the thirst won't go away. Water tastes like scorched soil, and the more I drink, the more I feel like I take part in my own burial. Why, O miracle of mine? Why this cruelty? Why the scorn? What shall I do to earn your forgiveness? That's awful. Like, I don't even know if that one's worse than the bee guy, but I kind of feel like it would be. Hey, mediocre clarinet player. I recognize the feelings. How am I liking Blasphemous so far? I'm liking it quite a bit. Now that I have more access to mobility features in Blasphemous 2, this might increase my enjoyment even more from the first one. I like the first one a decent chunk. I felt it was a little bit flat, but the lore of it was pretty good. It has a lot of interesting things going on. The artwork is superb. So, not entirely sure how I feel about Blasphemous 2 in relation to the first one, because a little of the atmosphere does get defeated by the lack of like the pixel art cutscenes, but like I feel like this stuff, it almost makes up for it. But I don't know, there's something about the vibe of the first Blasphemous that just felt a little bit darker that I wish was a little bit more present in Blasphemous 2 somehow. How do I think it compares to Hollow Knight? So, the way that I've compared Hollow Knight and Blasphemous in the past is that if I were to compare them to FromSoft games as points of reference, I would say that Hollow Knight is to Bloodborne as Blasphemous 1 was to Dark Souls 1. And right now, Blasphemous 2 might be like Dark Souls 3 in that regard. But I do think like Dark Souls and DS3 might be better games than Blasphemous 1 and 2. Obviously, I'm not through Blasphemous 2 yet, and we also have the DLC on the horizon. But I just wish there was a little bit more oomph with combat, even though I'm getting kind of beat up a little bit right now in these time trial thingies, which are not actually timed. A lot of the enemies just kind of only have one move and that's it, which is fine, but it just disappoints me ever so slightly. You prefer the music of the first one, but this one's decent.
May the bells chime twice, for the vigil begins. And we shall sink into a sea of mourning.
What other miracle do I have on? Maybe I should do this if we have a bunch of flyers. I've never seen this! They're being mean, so I'm assuming that dude poops poison? Oh, he has magic. He has poison. Oh, they take a lot of physical damage, though. Probably because he's a magic goober. Oh, that's it? Oh, no, that's just a mark. I'm surprised that hits the one in the air. Oh, we've got two dudes. Who cares? Stop poisoning me! Okay, we're good. Maybe I should heal now. Just to be safe. That's souped up! Alright, we should be okay. Okay. I lived! I didn't mean to press that. Oh, we got it. Empty receptacle. Sweet. Very sweet. Alright. I will go get that receptacle before I forget. And then probably warp back down here. 9 times out of 10, Stella will look at a cheaper indie game that looks like it has a low setting graphics. It wants an i5 processor and you have an i3. Dang. I guess just this one, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I do think some games could be optimized a bit better. It's kind of surprising how relatively taxing certain games are because they don't seem all that crazy. Like, obviously Vampire Survivors gets like a ton of things on the screen at times, but I mean, the fact that it almost looks like an NES game and it still like draws that much resources is a bit surprising. So obviously they also, beyond just like the pixel stuff, they do have like a lot of effects going on, which is a little bit easy to take for granted because they're clean and they just kind of fit with the game. So even if like the super flashy effects aren't 8-bit, they still do take a lot of resources, and probably there's a lot more AI stuff that goes into it that I don't know. And by AI I mean like scripting and whatnot, not like... Anyway.
Now I shall grant thee a new flask. Bring me more vials.
You ran Vampire Survivors on your iPad? Yeah. It's a great game. Apparently... Oh yeah, you guys were saying that they had the Castlevania crossover finally happening. But beyond that, apparently they've had like 3 DLCs. I think I've only played like the first DLC. And I got like almost everything unlocked, and then I just kind of stopped. And then they added more content, so maybe I'll have to go back into it sometime. I didn't need to go in here. Honestly, my first time playing Vampire Survivors was great because I got COVID. And because I'd been playing Vampire Survivors, my fever dreams just had me continue playing Vampire Survivors while I had the Rona. My corona symptoms weren't that bad. I was just kind of like a low-grade fever, which I'm grateful for. But anyway, how did everyone came here? Oh yeah, to go up there. All right, this will be the last thing I do for this stream. So then Mao was asking, how do I feel about ancient civilizations and lore? Like, how do I prefer them being shown? It depends. Quite often, I think they're overused to the point that it's kind of tiresome. And it's kind of always irked me that some kind of ancient civilization may have died out and they have, like, the essential death ray that's the big MacGuffin of a story. And for whatever reason, that MacGuffin isn't also like the ruin of that civilization, and it's not really expanded on. So it's like, if a civilization goes to ruin, why? And then why should we also care about like what affected people thousands of years ago? Like, why is this an issue now? And was it an issue over the course of history, I guess? So anyway, I would have always liked a big inversion of that trope by allowing somebody to do like a bunch of research into the old ancient tech, only for them to like get their hands on it after all of like their hard work, and for it to just fail because it's literally ancient tech that's just been outpaced by the growth of technology since thousands and thousands of years ago. But I haven't really seen that done yet. Yeah, the base game. Oh, the base game is free for you? For me, it was like $2, or maybe it was like $5. But Vampire Survivors is like a steal, pretty much at almost any price. Like, it is so ridiculously inexpensive for how much content that game offers. Now we should be able to get this done. You don't know about Steam pricing? Oh, for the iPad. Okay, that makes sense. You think it was free? You really don't remember paying for it. Maybe it wasn't. Now it says, Corona just means crown, but now it's a cursed word in the internet. Yeah. You've acquired a fervent kiss. Okay, so now I can undo this thing. So I still have these two, which is fine. Oh, my marks go away when I zoom out the map. That does annoy me. I wish... That was like one of the issues that I had in the first game as well. When you pull out the map, or zoom out of the map, it doesn't continue to show everything. Actually... Hold on, let's do this. We have the same move. His is better, apparently. Holy crap. I'll leave him alone. Alright, so now we've pretty much got all of the roadblocks out of our way to fully explore things, I hope. Oh, we still need the Gara thing, and that's a lie. Dang it, should I even, like, bother backtracking now? Well, if we got the third sword upgrade, I'm gonna say, yeah, it's probably worth the pain. Because then we might get the third dagger or hammer upgrade. Alright. So, okay, everybody, that'll be it for tonight's stream. I said on the Discord that we're going to have more Elden Ring content go across for, like, the next week or so. So you could look forward to some more, like, short-form content. I should be able to hopefully crank out 2 of the reviews that I've already gotten written and voice recorded over the weekend. I just need to do, like, a bunch of the video editing stuff. Because, man, I've had such a backlog trying to get all this stuff together, so... Glad the shorts are pretty much done. I just need to make all the thumbnails and descriptions in the YouTube, and those will be uploaded for you all shortly. So that's kind of the immediate future. And then, as always, we'll be going live at the same time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully we will catch you on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.